what would you say has been the most insightful when it comes to compliance tasks or just working on these kinds of things? Because you had a consultant before, you've read up on it, you went through the webinars. When you're working with us, what would you say you found most insightful and helpful so far?
You're practitioners. You all have done this, and you know what you're doing, and you've helped other companies. And as I said before, you're insiders from the federal government in terms of you worked and done cyber in the Air Force, and you'd helped stand up the FedRAP program office. And so you understand, at least, at that time, what they were asking for. And I know you keep up with current policy. That's another thing. I forget when that policy came out, not too long ago.
Equivalency.
Yeah. When that policy came out, boy, you immediately notified us and said, hey, this is interesting. This could be game changing to the process to get certified. And so now we have adjusted course a little bit based on this new policy that's just come out to try and move the needle forward to be able to get to where we need to go. I don't have time to read every single thing and stay on track of it. By having a CISO or a fractional CISO and Ignyte to help us, it's comforting for me to know that you're on point and you can actually let me know when these things pop.
I think that FedRAMP equivalency, Ahmed, we're very excited about it. Not a lot of people in the Air Force know about it. So I believe once they start to understand what the memo is, because it is supposed to make it easier for smaller businesses to certify, not accredit, certify, and then the Air Force can actually use these technology. The big primes, they have it in. They have CUI, they have this kind of data. How are they doing it? So this policy, this change within FedRAMP equivalency, I'm hoping that it's a positive for BILT.
Well, part of that goes back to what I was saying earlier, that often we're the smartest people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And so we find ourselves educating the customer. And I know they appreciate that. I know we've gone into meetings with you and you've been able to explain things to them, and they've appreciated it as well. So that's helpful. Much of this is, I think, positive posturing to help the government customer know that we take it seriously and that we are doing everything we can in our power to actually put the proper cybersecurity policies in place.